Chapter 162, Bizarre in 3. The second matter is also related to the merfolk race. The young master of their race died, and his two sisters had the port for more than a month. There was a lot of news in the port, and the people who understood them the most were people from all walks of life. After becoming Xu Qing's informant, the woman clearly had key points to focus on investigating the news. Hence, what she said made Xu Qing very satisfied. He thought about it and asked, "Anything else?" The informant thought about it and spoke again. "There's nothing major, oh right. Some time ago, a small sect moved out of the Seven Blood Eyes territory. Such a thing is rare. I think it was called the Dia something sect." The Diamond sect. Xu Qing's eyes narrowed as he slowly spoke. "That's right. It's Diamond sect." The informant nodded. Xu Qing fell silent. A moment later, he gave the other party 5 spirit stones and turned to leave. To the woman, 5 spirit stones was a heavy sum. Her breathing was hurried. Then, when she looked at Xu Qing's back view, she became even more fanatical. After leaving the alley, Xu Qing walked on the streets, pondering about the Diamond sect's migration. Left, Xu Qing narrowed his eyes and then thought of the merfolk race's matter. From the captain and his informant, he had verified the authenticity of this matter. Killing intent slowly surfaced in his heart. These two things are hidden dangers. Xu Qing muttered inwardly, but his expression didn't reveal the slightest killing intent. He calmly ended the day's duty and even made a trip to the Sea Records library to report the matter of the giant and the dragon carriage. According to the rules of the library, after an information that wasn't recorded was reported and it was confirmed to be true, there would be a reward. However, it would take time to confirm it. Hence, Xu Qing left after reporting it and arrived at Zhang San's transportation department at dusk. Over there, he saw Zhang San, who looked exhausted but his gaze contained madness. "Junior brother Xu, your magic boat this time is the most satisfactory work I, Zhang San, have done so far." Zhang San brought Xu Qing to the warehouse and pushed the door open. As the gate opened, an astonishing magic boat was reflected in Xu Qing's eyes. The 1,000-foot-long ship was covered in sea lizard skin. As the black light circulated, an aura of the perfected Che condensation realm assaulted his face. The level of its defense could be seen with the naked eye. The original structure didn't change, but 2 huge curved horns extended out from both sides of the ship. It was extremely sinister and at the same time, the sharpness it emitted caused even Xu Qing's eyes to narrow when he sensed it. What was even more astonishing was that the 8 sails from before had more than doubled in size. Their structure had also changed. Their color was pitch black, like the wings of a ferocious beast. Not only that, but the interior of the ship was also covered in foundation building sea lizard skin. This caused the sturdiness of this magic boat to exceed what it looked like from the outside. This way, it could create confusion and decide life and death at critical moments. As for the divinity, I've already extracted it for you and fused it into the 8 sails of your magic boat. Once it's activated, your magic boat will possess the power to fly and dive into the sea. The most important thing is that I've connected the divinity to all of your ship. With the help of its life force, your magic boat has a certain level of self-healing ability. This is an extremely precious attribute among all the magic boats of the entire 7 Blood Eyes. In addition, this divinity can also be stimulated and transformed into a shocking attack. Its might is extremely great. It's hard to say if a foundation building cultivator can withstand it, but there's a high chance that they will be heavily injured even if they can. However, I don't recommend you do this. It's too wasteful. After a few times, the divinity will be completely exhausted. Once the divinity is gone, the performance of your ship will also decrease greatly. It can be said that although your magic boat hasn't advanced to the level of a foundation building ship, it's not inferior at all. As long as you add in a foundation building core, it will be a true foundation building ship and it will be extraordinary. Therefore, don't rashly put a foundation building core in. The best core would be the heart of a powerful ferocious beast. If you can put the heart of a divine creature, then your magic boat won't be much different from a divine creature in the foundation building realm. However, I know that you don't like to show off, so I arranged a cover for you. It can make your boat look the same as before. You can change its appearance at any time. Zhang San looked at the magic boat with a fanatical expression and introduced it to Xu Qing. Xu Qing gasped, looking at the colossus in front of him. His heart was filled with shock. Even after a long time, when he left the transportation department and returned to Port 79, Xu Qing's mood was still surging. At this moment, in the Seven Blood Eyes main city, there were 5 figures. 2 of them were moving in the front and 3 in the back, and they were speeding through the night. The 2 in front were women, and the 3 people at the back looked like followers. Their eyes were filled with sharpness. These 2 were the elder sisters of the Merfolk youth and also the Third Highness lovers. Among them, the younger sister's expression was filled with intense killing intent. As for the older sister, there was a strange look in her eyes. Their thoughts were different, but their goals were the same. We searched for more than a month and found everyone who had friction with our brother and marked them out one by one. Only this person is left because he went out to sea. It's fine. As long as we take a closer look, we'll be able to determine through our bloodline if this kid is the murderer. If it's really this kid, it'll definitely skin him alive and let him feel the pain of being born in this world. It'll devour his flesh every day and let him die miserably. After that, it'll extract his soul and put it into the Merfolk lamp to burn for the rest of its life. The younger sister gritted her teeth resentfully. The night wind blew, as though the Asura was about to claim lives.